Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. The ruling All Progressive Congress in Nigeria, the APC, has told the opposition parties in Nigeria not to be deceived by the triumph of former President Donald Trump in the recent United States presidential election. That is what we're going to talk about in this video. Thank you. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, the ruling All Progressive Congress in Nigeria has told the opposition not to be deceived by the victory of Donald Trump. The party told the opposition in Nigeria not to be overly excited by the defeat of the United States Vice President Kamala Harris in the recent presidential election in the United States, emphasizing that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is poised to secure victory again in 2027. Of course, many of us are aware that former President Donald Trump, who was the 45th president of the United States, is going to be the 47th president of the United States, having defeated Kamala Harris, the vice president of the United States, in the last election. It was a defeat against an incumbent that surprised many across the world. But it didn't surprise people like me, because I know, if you follow this channel, you know that I've been saying that Trump will win. And the reason I back my saying that he will win is simply because the kind of array of attacks they marshal against him means that there is something they have seen which the rest of us have not seen. Because if you know that somebody is of no significance, it's just like what I'm talking about when I talk about Peter Obi in Nigeria. If you see the way they keep on attacking Peter Obi, you will know that they know something that the general public don't know about Peter Obi. The potential he has to be able to defeat the APC and triumph in any election in Nigeria today. It was the same thing that applied to Donald Trump. When I saw the array of attacks mounted against him, all the efforts that was made to stop him from even being nominated for the election, all the efforts made to stop him from being a candidate to participate in the election. You know, there was a time several states in America were removing his name from the ballot. You know that internal polling of the Democratic Party must have told them that you can't stand this man in a coming election if he participates. Right now, the Democrats are feigning ignorance as if they are surprised about their massive defeat. I do not believe them. I believe that ab initio, their internal polling showed them that they can't stand Trump. But that's by the way. Right now, the APC is saying that that Tinubu will win, that people should not get overexcited about Trump. Of course, a lot of opposition leaders, if they know what they are doing, ought to be excited that Trump is there on the seat. Don't forget, it was Obama administration, which was the administration that Biden was vice president before he became president, helped Bola Tinubu and Muhammad Buhari, in particular Muhammad Buhari, to defeat Jonathan of the PDP in the 2015 election. America interfered in our election. So Americans had interest in our election. Now that administration is gone with the defeat of Kamala Harris. That administration that is sympathetic to APC, sympathetic to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to the level that they tolerated the shenanigan that happened in the last election and accorded Tinubu all the recognition he needed. But a new administration is on block. A new sheriff is in town, Donald Trump. And the opposition has opportunity to present their grievances to the president that will listen, unlike the one that is biased against the opposition before. Perhaps that's what the APC is believing, that the opposition is being excited that Trump won, and they are reminding them that America is not Nigeria. The APC National Publicity Director, Bala Ibrahim, urged the opposition not to become overly confident due to the US election results, stressing that electoral processes in Nigeria and the United States are different. Of course, we know the electoral processes are different. But at the end of the day, it is about transparency. Speaking to Punch, Ibrahim expressed confidence that Nigerians will soon appreciate the benefits of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's economic reforms, which will likely secure him a second term. Tinubu's economic reforms have been a colossal failure. I don't think he's going to secure him any second term. And like I keep saying in this channel, it is impossible, almost impossible, for the APC, even if it is not Tinubu that is there right now. If it had been Buhari or any other person they put there, it is impossible for APC to win free and fair election, no matter the economic reform they put in place. This is because they don't have the capacity to be able to execute any economic reform that could be beneficial to the Nigerian people. Because Nigerian people are hurting, just like the American people were hurting, that helped to put them out, helped to put the Democrats out of power. You see, the Democratic Party is saying that American economy is doing better than every other economy in the world post-COVID. But the pockets of Nigerians of Americans are not feeling it. In their pockets, they are spending far more for energy, far more for groceries, far more for insurance, far more for housing. They are spending a whole lot. That's what they said. You are telling them that the economy is doing better, but they are not saying it. That's similar to what APC is trying to tell Nigerians, that Tinubu is working on reforms that will help him get second term. How is that going to work? How is that going to work? That he's doing a reform that will help the economy and then return him for a second term. In any case, even the first winning was a controversial one. If the election was free and fair, many believe that he couldn't have won that election. That's the verdict of many Nigerians. Okay. And you and I know, okay, look at the result that came out from US compared to what happened in Nigeria. In Nigeria, Nigerians overwhelmingly rejected Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If you look at the election result in 2023, Tinubu was declared winner by INEC with 8.7 million votes. Atiku Abubakar got 6.9 billion votes. Peter Obi got 6.1 million votes. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso got 1.4 million votes. Now, if you add Atiku's vote, Peter Obi's vote, and Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso's vote, you see, it was almost 15 million votes that rejected Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that didn't want him to be their president. So he didn't have that overwhelming mandate, unlike Trump. And that was why I challenged people to show me video of those Nigerians who were rejoicing when Tinubu was announced the winner of the election, compared to what we are witnessing in America right now. People celebrating in the streets of America. People celebrating in the campuses in America. Okay, because when Tinubu was declared the winner, it was Nigerians looked like they were mourning. It wasn't an exciting occasion. Okay, so we should always remember that. Now, the APC said that we expect to start seeing the fruits of these reforms right around the time of the election. So they are waiting until the right time of the election. Then perhaps they will do one African magic, and people will think that the economy is better. Perhaps they start sharing food stuff or whatever they will be sharing. He said that should be around 2026 and 2027. That's when Nigerians will be able to see the benefit of all the reforms he's doing. He said that it is at that time people would start seeing the benefit of the reforms and start clapping for the party and the president. That I see it as that is the time they will unleash their propaganda machine to give Nigerians the impression that the reforms are working. That's my only interpretation of it. But between 2026 and 2027, they will unleash a propaganda that will give Nigerians the impression that things are working. But I don't think that Nigerians can be deceived. Nigerians were not even deceived in 2023. Because if you look at the votes that was against Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2023, you know that Nigerians don't trust him to be their leader. Okay? Most of the voters that voted against him. Okay? So why would they believe his propaganda by 2026 and 2027? Why do they have to wait that long to see the result? Perhaps many of them would have died of hunger and starvation, of poverty that was unleashed by his twin policy of subsidy removal and the flotation of the naira, among others. And then the APC went on to say, this Ibrahim went on to say that it will be almost impossible for someone to come from the outside, particularly an outsider that has failed the country before. Here, I believe that perhaps they are talking about Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, that he has failed the country before. So why should they trust him? But that's his own view. And then he said that particularly an outsider that has failed, particularly he went on to say an outsider that cannot contain his own crisis, cannot contain his own crisis to think of defeating the incumbent, say it will be difficult to defeat the incumbent because of an outsider that cannot contain the crisis in his party. Here, I believe that they are referencing Peter Obi, that he could not contain the crisis in Labour Party. To me, that's absolute rubbish. When Nigerians will decide the fate of Tinubu going forward, it don't have to be based on any of their analysis. All it needs for APC to be defeated is for the opposition to rally around a credible candidate who has a national appeal, and APC will be history. And I keep saying it, that candidate is Peter Obi. If the opposition rally around him from across the country I don't think that APC can stand the tsunami that will sweep them out of power, just like what happened in the United States, where the Republican Party swept the Democratic Party out of power in an overwhelming and dominating fashion. I don't know what to think about this APC's position in respect of the opposition having hope that they can remove the incumbent, because America is different from Nigeria. Whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you, and please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.